Free up yourself. Nice. We have a dual-hearted artist on the live tonight. So you're gonna get different aspects of behind the soca tonight. Watch. It's my way, run them away, keep them away, don't give them power. Good night. Like them as well, Supunya. Make sure share the tag, share the IG. Hey, share the live. Don't underrate yourself. This is Rane Blackman on the Sunrise with them. And it's called Free Up. Make sure you stream the music, support the artists. What's real Chinese up tonight? I want to play the artist song because I don't bring on the artist just now, right? So now we get into this one here. This is Fro Hummer and Jadel. It's called Rent Free.
I try, no gosh, but it was so hard because you on my mind right through. You on my mind
taking sweet groovy now, yeah.
You on my mind right through. You on my mind right through.
Yes.
And I can't get rid of you. Can't get rid of you.
Who living rent free in somebody's head right now? Thumbs up if you're living rent free in somebody's head right now. Hey, artists have vocals all here. Somewhat they opera later, but I love it. Undercover whiner. What sparked that name? Oh God. I like this. It's smooth and nice. Yeah. Steven, me and you had to make a date for this, eh? This is Fro Hummer and Jadel Rent Free. I love it. Vocals on point. Rudy, come on, wine. All right, Stephen. I will link the link. The artists are tuned, so I can't stick, you know. But I like this. You are my mind right through. Maloney in the house, big up Rudy. I just find this so smooth and nice, and I can have a nice wine. You just sip in. Oh gosh, the vocals. Living here right through. Nah, man. My Libra brother. Saliko. I saw I rent free right now on somebody mind. Sean Martin, my love. Big up the VI Queen on the live. Well, people that are come on this segment, you know. Then we go to the next one now, eh? You see this song here? I know you know it. Hey. Oh, they can't see the listen, I can't get it. If you walk onto the island, escape Tobago, come through Tobago, escape Tobago. Yes. This is Swappy and Fro Hummer. Hanging in there, girl. I see you doing big things. Love for the big up and follow Star Martin, like the VI Queen. Crazy. Hey, the artist here yet? I know if the artist here yet or not. Come to Tobago, come to Tobago, escape Tobago. This is Escape to Tobago by Swapgun and Fro Hummer. They get familiar now? Nice vibes, sweet soca music. Don't wait for the radio to play it. Go and look it up on YouTube. Sing the things. Next. The artists are singing at all, you know.
Fro Hummer, are you ready? Let me go now. They say that we just move ridiculous. I say we behave ridiculous.
I feel this song is like a road song. What do you think? Do you think this will go on the road? I feel so. It's a tempo. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody have something, so you know what he's singing. The artist here, yes. Let me see. Somebody tell Fro Hummer get here.
Enjoy the childrenness. We people who bring all the happiness. It give me soul.
Tempo folio. Oh, they could do nice sweet soca music. Are you alright, girl? Are you alright? While we waiting on the artists, I know people like how you doing. I just want to let you know, my nephew was killed in January. The second weekend in January, my nephew got killed in Brooklyn, right? And that's, we've been talking about it right now. It hurts. But my nephew was a DJ, a real bad DJ too. And so we had to carry on, right? So if you look at the pinned comment, it says LLCP, which stands for Long Live Checkpoint, right? So I just want to say rest in peace to my nephew John C. Chapman, aka Checkpoint. And I know he's watching over his auntie, and I know he busting tunes in heaven. So if you lost somebody, the year start off bad, I find. 2025 all the seniors rest in peace. We need to get rid of that bad spirit, man. So February is a fresh. So we're going to invite up the thing and see the artists here. Yeah, man, shoots. Big up Giovanni if you're looking for the videography. Make sure you follow Giovanni. This song, artists, give me a chance here.
What vibes?
This Rane could be in my head rent free. No, this just smooth. Like, I don't know what the vocals, everything. Big up management and the line, big up the
Come on.
agency, big up Desma. Listen to me now. We go get into this, but I just, you see that?
Yeah.
You see that? You see that's something. Well, we don't escape too big, right? But you see that's something about tempo, and I was just saying.
You're serious?
That for me sounding like road, right? But we
Come
will
on.
get there.
Come on.
We will get there. Yeah, big up Talico and like the vibes general. You forget vibes. You just put the general. You forget vibes.
The vibes general.
The vibes general. I want to make sure that you see in the comments. Big up forever. Mac great promoter out here in California. I'm praying you're safe. I just want to make sure you see in the comments because they like to come in hot. So I want to make sure you see it. And if you don't see it, I'm going to read it for you.
Yeah, all right.
So, ladies and gentlemen on the live, I want to make sure and share the live. I know it's Wednesday night, so you know the thing does go, it does build, it does drop, it does build, it does drop. Share the live. Introduce yourself to the people on the live.
Are you ready? Let me go there. Walk on. Fro Hummer, the Vibes General is in the building.
Yes.
Behind the Soca. Rane, what I'm saying?
I don't know. I just are good.
Let
I'm good.
let me firstly commend you. Great project, great initiative. I love this. I know you're artist as well,
Yeah.
but let me just say, taking the time out to reverse it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You in the opposite seat now.
I am the opposite seat. Yeah.
And I
Because
love
I
that.
feel like, thank you very much. I feel like, to me, this is how I look at it. I know a lot of voices aren't heard. I know a lot of voices are heard. But
Yeah.
I know that there are stories behind those voices that people don't know. And they be loving it, man. Because
Yeah.
they get to know the person a little
Of course.
more, a little
Of
more.
course.
So tell them what part of Trinidad and Tobago you're representing, sir.
Well, I represent the East.
Yes.
A beautiful town called Tacarigua,
Nice.
which is
Nice.
east of Tunapuna, west of Aruca, and north of Trinity. One of the landmarks in Tacarigua. For those of you probably wondering, Tacarigua, what is Tacarigua? Tacarigua, very familiar recreation ground, which is the Eddie Hat Savannah. So if you're familiar with the Eddie Hat, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's
I,
my zone.
yeah, I like that you gave them that little geography because some people they be passing there every day and probably don't know,
Yeah,
right? And I
yeah,
must say, I just be really excited when I have somebody from the east because it
yeah.
seems to me that I just have a lot of south people here, right?
And I want to cloud for this, but my neighbors are actually full blown.
Get out of here!
Yeah. I grew up with
Wow,
those are my childhood
good
friends.
vibes
Yeah,
and energy.
Corey,
Like
Kevon,
you
and
constantly.
some tea. I would spill some tea. I actually, their sister. I actually dated their sister back then.
What did you?
Yeah,
They ain't got no like
yeah.
they ain't beat you.
Nah,
They're no brothers that's beat.
we all now we all good. We played football together. Um, we I used to watch me. You see what I'm drinking here, so I'm spilling more of my beans.
Well,
Huh?
what it is? Tell us what it is in the cup now.
No, Corey's my friend. Corey's my real brother.
Mm.
But I'm gonna tell you something. I take care of Corey and I babysit Corey. Corey Hart. And I told him that on where was it? Last week, Thursday, we had an event, Humor's road to stage
Okay.
at Songforge.
Okay.
So I was hosting that event alongside my DJ Kadane.
Oh, big
And
up Kaden, man.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
boy.
Yeah.
Right.
And Kevon and Corey, they were there, as part of the guests and the crew.
Mm.
And they came up to me and I gave them a nice hug. And I said, guys, I'm proud of you all. I know they were trying. They were really trying to break into the market. They were they are songwriters,
I know. Mm-hmm.
did their things. So I'm so proud. I don't have a jealous bone in my body. When I
Big
see
up.
progress, nah,
Yes.
nah.
Yes. Yes.
It's all about God and time.
We need
I will.
more of that. We need more of that. Big up the Wasi one.
Come on.
Jane, which is I know her as Jella, says that her dad was from Beckle Street, Tacarigua. I don't know if you know where that
That's
is.
my
Oh,
street.
okay,
So,
well, look.
Jen, will you come out?
Miss Janella, we call her Jella for short. So she from Maloney. So
Uh,
yeah, she said that her dad was from Beckle Street. I didn't know they were brothers. So you enlightened me there. Even though I'm
Serious.
following them, yeah, I didn't know they were brothers.
Yeah, they're
But
actually.
what
Yeah.
I want to know is what is in your cup.
Something.
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 I like that. Well, so hey, big up to that killer on the line one time.
Oh, killer.
Oh.
What I'm saying, killer.
So
That's my next brother too.
yeah. And Wasi one and see Wasi one pass you big up Giselle.
Jen,
She said alleys. So I don't know if you knew the alleys. So the alleys on Beckle Street, if you remember.
the Ali's boy.
Mm-hmm.
From if I see face, yeah. Not everybody remember my name. If you see face, oh
Yeah.
yeah,
I know what you mean.
that kind.
But yeah, how are you getting name Fro Hummer? Because I couldn't, like, you know, sometimes you try to assume you had a fro.
No fro.
No fro.
I had a fro. I actually had a fro. That name came, you know, way back in school days. You know, I was always into fashion. Was always into, you know, a lot of styles and being creative. You know, the look, image is everything for me.
Right.
And after completing my 5 year at El Dorado Secondary, I attended El Dorado Secondary.
Okay, that's brown or blue?
AKA brown. I'm not gonna say brown
Brown.
yellow.
Okay.
Right? I attended brown yellow for 5 years, and after that, you know, got on my passes and stuff like that. And my career path, I wanted to pursue visuals and cinematography and stuff like that. So I had to do some additional courses. So the institution that I attended, they were all prim and proper and, you know, that kind of neat boy finish.
Yeah.
So I really didn't want to like cut my hair.
Okay.
So, you know, I would usually sport a nice little dreadlock, little twist, and you know how we used to do it.
Yeah.
And that school was so strict; they didn't allow that. So
Wow.
I had to comb out my hair. I didn't want to cut it, so I had to comb it out. So, you know, going to school, you know, the kids, the students, sorry, would say, "Hey, look, Fro coming, boy! Look at the man with the big Fro, boy! You know, my Fro big like for two persons, two Fro. That was actually my name back then, two Fro. The number two Fro.
Yeah.
Yeah, big Afro, big Afro. I didn't want to cut my hair, girl.
Wow.
You know, because
I had to see a picture.
I know.
When I see it, yeah.
I know on weekends I could usually twist up and plait up and, you know, that kind of vibe. So I kept my hair, and that name was stemmed from there, from school.
Right.
You know, that was back in
Don't date yourself,
don't date
man.
myself. I can date me. I think I
Confident.
but I keeping myself fresh and clean, girl. Come on.
I see that, and I must say, I've seen you at a couple events.
Mm-hmm.
You always stand out
Yeah.
because you are not dressed like everyone else.
No.
You are
Why?
very unique, and I like that.
Yeah.
And you are confident.
Very.
Your way.
Yeah.
So that's very good. So don't think people not paying attention, we seeing it, and it's always good to be unique and stand out because you know you make your own path. You know, you have your own lane, and you know people won't be like, "Damn, where he get up boy like that?" Look at him, you know. So so you tell us where the Fro came from. Did you own a Hummer?
Did I own a Hummer? Well, actually, the Hummer came later down. The Hummer came from, well, besides the singing and the radio, I'm also into promotions, right?
Okay.
So I did an event back then. Very popular place. Well, they closed down now, but it was a very popular place in Central, called Coco Pelli.
Oh,
right?
I remember that.
Coco Pelli. So I did a successful event there, and the next day, when I came into the studio, Next 99.1 Studios, the presenter before, which is Rossi Kempis Gray, RKG.
Yeah, out of here.
KG was like, ah boy, yeah. Eat a food, boy, and eat a food in terms of, you know the term eat a food. Right. You make a money. You make a money.
Yeah.
You say, ah boy, you eat a food, boy, you know, Fro, you could buy a Hummer now. Back then Hummer was the big thing, the vehicle.
Yeah.
You could buy a Hummer, boy, Fro Hummer. I said, what is that? He said, Fro Hummer. I say, I love that KG. RKG actually gave me the name Hummer.
That's awesome. That's one of my
I always give him his credit.
Yeah, that's good. And big up KG too, because KG is really push the upcoming.
Of course.
Really. So then, all right, we have Fro Hummer all the way. The Vibes General.
Right. So the Vibes General, basically came from the fans, you know, from you know, not just performing on stage or bringing that vibrant energy on air, but just being me, being myself, you know, going to a little house liming on the pavement. They always say, boy, you full of vibes, you always the vibe, use the boss, use the general, You know, so the name actually came from persons that viewed me as the life of the
Mm,
party. So you
mm.
know what? I say the vibes
So
general. You are
everybody's like the senior vibes, the love your vibes,
love, love
and
it.
just get the name and you run with it.
And I
They
run with
bring
it.
a positive energy.
That's it. Fro Hummer the vibes general, you know,
Mhm.
and it was like, yo, sometimes people even call me Fro, they just say, oh general, oh vibes,
That's
you know, and
why
that's
Talico came and said the general.
the general right.
I'm a buffing him talking about he forget the vibes.
So
That boy, that boy.
I am so happy to know that, um, you know, it's a surreal feeling to know how much you connect with people, and
Right.
sometimes you don't even know.
Right.
You don't know the impact
Yeah.
that that you do. So that's why it's always good. It's always great as a personality, as somebody in the spotlight, to
Mhm.
always remain positive, a role model, because
Yeah.
there are people looking on silently.
True.
Mm-hmm.
So true. Big up Frankie P.
Oh, Frankie,
Yeah, so I
spoiled
just want
brat, Steve.
right spoiled rats
Mm-hmm.
way back when.
Come
I
on.
just want to say I love your vibe and your energy,
Thank you.
right? I like your humbleness.
Yeah.
You I I can tell. I mean, we had brief interactions,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But you see what you're exuding through here is
Mhm.
genuinity for
Yeah.
me. That's how I feel,
Thank you.
right?
Thank
And I'm pretty sure the peers and the people that give you the
you. Yeah.
names,
Yeah.
they felt the same way. So
Yeah.
you just keep that up and don't ever change.
Thank you very
Don't
much.
ever change.
Appre-
With Frankie hailing you.
Oh, Frankie, my brother.
So before we get into Fro Hummer, the artist, let me
Mhm.
dabble into Fro Hummer, the radio personality, and when did you know you wanted? When did you decide, or when did you feel like, man, I want to become a radio personality?
Oh, oh man. This was I didn't know what path in terms of radio personality, singer, artist, songwriter. I didn't know, or promoter,
Mhm.
whatever. All I knew, I wanted to be in entertainment.
Right.
I wanted to be in entertainment, and I was part of a group, a DJ group back then called Platinum International, and I got my first break um, at a club in San Juan called the Lair Disco.
Mm.
That night, I was rolling with my DJ and MC, and unfortunately, the MC couldn't make it that
Okay.
night. So my DJ say, "Hey, tonight is your night." You know, I said, "Night for what, bro?" He said, "Tonight is your night."
Shocker.
Uh, yeah, Jerry ain't coming tonight. You had to hold it down. I said, what to say? I don't know what to say. I was just holding, back then was holding the records. Not no
Yes.
no CDs or anything. It was you holding the records to go in the party.
Yeah,
Right?
the play on the
I was a
spot.
record boy, a crate boy, you know. And I remember uttering nothing really. Just like, yeah, Platinum International, yeah. It's like, what to say? I don't know what to say.
Nobody didn't tell you what to say.
Nobody
They just play on
know
the
what to
spot.
say. I just hyping. I don't know what to hyping. I don't
Wow.
know what to say. But anyway, to to to
Wow.
to rewind just a bit,
Mhm.
I actually started singing before radio.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually started singing before radio. My first song was in 2005. Um, part of a group, Ebony and Fro. I did my first track called Tease Me. I did that with Martin Mice Raymond, super
Mhm.
producer, engineer. He is a great teaches at UTT right
Oh,
now. Martin Mice Raymond, shouts to Mice. Mice, you hear the name Mice? You probably know the
no, I
name.
haven't heard the
Right.
name.
Great.
Probably. Yeah.
Anybody but Mice. Mice, yeah. Mice did my first track called Tease Me. I had a really amazing year, 2005. That was the year Onika, the late Onika Bostic was around with All Is Yours.
Wow.
Um, KMC had Soul on
Mm,
Fire. Uh,
mm,
some really great songs. And every event that I was booked for, I
mm.
said booked because I
Yeah.
got, right?
Okay.
Every event that I was booked for, that was the cast. Onika Bostic,
Wow.
Ken Marlon Charles, and Ebony and Fro. So
Okay.
I always tell this story because I even told Ken that the other day, KMC that the other day. Um, that is what I And I remember that night waiting, we were waiting on Onika to arrive at the base nightclub.
Right.
You know, and unfortunately she never arrived. You know, that's when she, you know, the situation happened with her. You
Wow.
know, she never arrived.
That's so sad.
Yeah, so I would always remember that night. Always remember that night.
Yeah.
So yeah, I actually started off singing first, and 2006. After getting a nice taste of it, I decided to link up with the late Daryl Braxton. Daryl Braxton, yeah, Braxo. I'm pulling out some
You,
names here. I'm giving you
no,
hope.
you're dating yourself here.
Yeah, giving. It's okay. It's fine by me. It's
Yeah,
fine by me.
yeah,
Right? I'm giving you some homework. Daryl Braxton, the late Daryl Braxton, and I
yeah.
did my track there by Daryl, and I had a really successful year again. But something in me, just being around the music and this business, as you would know, this is not an easy business to be in.
Tell them.
Your back had to be broad.
Real
Your,
broad. And I say, I tell
yeah, your mind, you
Yeah.
need to be emotionally, stable
Mm-hmm.
to get
Mm-hmm.
into this
That's
business
true.
here. And I knew to myself at that point in time, I said, Fro, you want it, but you ain't ready for it yet, I told myself that.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Mm-hmm.
pulled back.
Mm-hmm.
I pulled back in 2007. I rocked back a little bit. And quickly after that, a radio opportunity presented itself.
Okay.
And, that's when things started to happen. And yeah, yeah,
So
yeah, yeah, yeah.
what I want you to do now is give us a piece of tease me.
Oh, you remember that?
Yeah, what you mean? If
Look for
you're new
you
to Behind Me Soca, one of the things I ask is
telling me.
what was your first song? And then I let the artist juggle the memory back and sing piece of the song.
Look what you sending me.
What you mean? There's
Oh,
vibes.
baby, tease me, don't leave me, my body on fire tonight. Leave it sooner,
Vocals, man.
leave it sooner. And
Vocals, man.
the
What?
vocals can I warm up a little better,
I
but you know what I'm drinking here?
know, yes,
Something,
yes, yes. You're
something. I'm
drinking
drinking
something
something.
cool. So, wow. So, just wow. How did you feel being amongst the likes of what we were saying now is like the greats, right?
Mhm.
You had to give them
Yeah.
the flowers, right?
Right.
How did you feel back then with your song that you just come out with and you're getting
Yeah.
booked
Yeah.
and you could afford a Hummer?
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Not really at home. Probably at Tida.
You could afford a ride, a whip.
Mm.
How did you feel? How did you feel?
Um, that was something special. Knowing the fact that this could really happen. You could really, I mean, we've seen it with artists here, right here in Trinidad and Tobago, that live comfortably off of the music,
Right,
you know.
right.
But it's only when it happens, it comes to your front door, knocks on your door. It's only then you would know, like, you serious, little old me with this little one song. You
Don't
hearing people?
listen
No,
nothing.
but that's what I'm saying. It's like
Yeah,
it's a surreal feeling. You just can't believe it. Like, you serious?
yeah, yeah,
Then
yeah.
let's make it happen. You want more.
Right,
You want more. So
right.
that's what I told you in 2005. I got a taste of it.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted more. 2006, I recorded another song, and then the pressure started to happen where it was too much. Like, you really need to be prepared for this. Don't just look at the glitz and the glamour and the nice life and the pretty clothes, and it's it's a
I
lot.
agree.
As an artist,
I I
it's
always said that I wish the people that were pushing me, because I just used to write, right? So I just had a notebook full of songs, just writing. I never wanted to sing in the forefront. Not because I guess I would say like I shy around, like
yeah,
but
yeah,
I
yeah,
was
yeah.
a dancer and stuff. So dancing in groups, West Village and stuff is a total
Right,
difference.
right.
one of the persons that really pushed me after me writing a song for him was the late Devon Matthews.
Okay.
And I always would say, I really wish he had told me that all of this comes with it. Like, you know, like I didn't expect all of this. Like, I felt like nobody's schooling you and telling you,
No,
okay, this is what you do, this is how it is, this is how people are, this is how
no. You have to learn
move.
all that on your own.
Yeah,
All that on
yeah. Because I am naturally a bubbly, like fun, you know, person, outgoing. I'm like, hey, how you doing? Or something. And everybody just like, "Rrr."
yeah.
And then I like, well, I told you I've been cool because you know we're on the same rhythm.
Yeah.
It don't work so. And
No,
it's really life learning experience. You
correct,
gotta be in
correct,
it to know.
correct, correct,
Yeah, so
correct.
I totally get what you're saying. But for the people who may not know what radio station you are currently bringing vibes on.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that are locked in right now, I am actually in studio
I
right now because
kind of figured that, you
yeah,
know, I was like,
yeah,
that background
yeah,
looking
that
familiar.
background familiar. You know this background. I I actually worked a double. My well, all right, let me answer the question. I work at Next 99.1, the number one urban radio station in Trinidad and Tobago.
Bang,
I
bang.
I do the drive time. I do 3 to 6 alongside Jojo the Don and Assassin Sing.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a presenter for the drive time 3 to 6 Monday through Thursday. But I was, Starbright mood couldn't make it today, so he asked me if I can hold it on for him.
Okay. Guys,
So
mother good.
mother good son, yeah, mother good son,
Okay, mother good.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I work for Starbright. I worked his shift the 6 to 9. So
Wow.
forgive me for my tardiness today. This
No,
evening.
no, no, you're fine. Because
I'm fine.
I had to run the music before you come on.
Okay, okay.
Right?
Okay.
I had to let them hear those vocals.
So
Okay.
I actually have things prepped for home. At home, sorry. You know, different setting, but
You have to do what you have to
I
do.
could make it in time. So I just had to
That's
use,
okay.
so forgive.
Listen, I appreciate you for even staying back in the studio
Mm-hmm.
to take time to come on behind the soca because you
Yeah.
could have said, girl, I will have double and all that.
I want this, girl. I want this. So
I appreciate it.
every opportunity, and especially knowing the fact that, what you are doing here, I applaud you.
Thank you.
I fully respect what you're doing. So, and people and their
Yeah.
time, I am not playing with someone's time.
Right.
I'm not.
I appreciate that. And I know a lot of people always say that, wow, this is the thing that you're doing because you do not find many artists that will give other artists, like, to come on their platform.
Yeah,
And I was like, we on a mission, everybody.
yeah,
You don't have an aim and a goal to achieve. So
yeah,
what
yeah, yeah,
we have to come together, we
yeah.
divided, what we conquering, you know? So,
Correct, correct, correct,
yeah,
correct.
so truly appreciate you. How did you feel when you got that call telling you, yeah, we want you on the radio? Like, how you
Mm,
felt when you got that call?
that call, I actually, huh, wow, it was like, okay, it is really happening. This is happening. This is happening. So, I mean, as I mentioned before, in everything that you do while you are waiting, just be prepared. While waiting, don't just sit down and do nothing.
Get
Just
ready so you don't have
get
to be, yeah.
stay ready.
Yes.
Stay ready
Yeah.
while you wait. Because from the time you hear that knock, you answer, you open, you enter.
Right.
So you stay ready while waiting, and you just you just stay humble, and sometimes you become a bit agitated. You antsy, as we say here. You antsy. We want to know when my time is, boy. When they will call, boy. When is my time? God and timing. God and time. God and
That part, hey, bigger selector Angel and Berry's Angel.
well,
Gosh, don't miss this segment. I appreciate that. Um, it's very difficult for some people when they're waiting. But you see, if you have the mentality of what is for you is for you and it can't pass, and sometimes you're not ready. You're like, when I want this now, I want this now, and then you feel ready, and then God is like, you're not
yeah,
ready. Trust me. So I definitely get that going on time. And then when the time come now, you will
Yeah,
be like, when you thinking you're not ready, it's like it was already set and prepared for
absolutely.
you. So you
Ab-
just had to position yourself. As you said, the door open, you enter,
yeah,
and everything will fall into
everything will fall into
place.
place. Everything will fall into place.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I'm the type of person, this is bigger than me. This is not just about Fro Hummer, the Vibes General. This
Yeah.
is about leaving a legacy, leaving a mark, you know, for the future. The generation, what's next? Because,
Right.
when that time comes, when that candle is out,
Mm-hmm.
what happens with all the work that I put in? What happens with that? What
Yeah.
happens?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. And
so
if you're striving to go down in history, you
yeah,
will put in that work
exactly.
to
So
leave your
so
mark.
correct.
Right?
So
Mm-hmm.
what I'm doing now, this is not even about me.
Mm.
I am just the vessel
Nice.
to take it to that
Nice.
place. That's all.
Nice. Nice. I
Yeah.
love that. So you've been on the radio how many years now?
Tell me, don't give my age.
Oh gosh, no, you said you have no
I've been on the
problem.
radio. I've
Okay.
been on the radio since 2007, but
Mm-hmm.
I started when I got my contract. That was in 2011. But I've been on radio 2007. Just looking on. There were opportunities. That you could have just work and get some hands-on
Right.
training. I was actually training and
Yeah, on the job.
getting by
Mm-hmm.
2007. But officially, when I received my contract and my name on my contract, that
Mm-hmm.
says Jason Rez.
It's significant.
Right? Yeah, and I had to go and sign and on the dotted line.
Right.
I was in 2011. So that's what that is 14 years now.
And that started with next.
Next, yeah.
That started with next.
Was next. I started off at next, and then I worked one station after that. I
Okay.
took a little time off. I wouldn't really disclose what
No,
happened, but I took a little, I
man.
took a
I
little
mean,
time off.
yeah, I mean, behind the soca, but we not to be behind.
Right. I took a little off. I worked at another frequency
Mm-hmm.
there, and then something was always pulling me back, always, saying, "Boy, go
Almost
back
ready
home,
to-
go back home, go back home, home calling you."
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
Oh.
went back home. I went back home in 2000.
Mm-hmm.
That was because I actually worked. I worked for a mobile company, a telecommunication company, TSCT. I
Okay.
I worked there for 16 years,
Whew.
and yeah, I worked TSCT for 16 years, and in
That's
2018,
like 20 something, but
in 2018, well, about 500 of us, we got retrenched.
my aunt was part of that.
Yeah,
So yeah, remember
who's
that.
on? Yo, you don't want to call
No,
that your name?
Natalie Dennis is her name. I remember that.
Oh, yeah, no, 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 not the name.
Yeah, yeah,
Right. Yes,
yeah.
I was part of that 500
Mm-hmm.
people clan,
Mm-hmm.
and I took a year off from everything.
Right.
2019, I traveled. I was trying to find myself. What am I going to do? I knew that I didn't want to work. I didn't want to go back into that 8 to 4 vibes,
Right.
because
Right.
I was always doing the 8 to 4 parallel to the radio, because I did 8
Mm-hmm.
to 4 there,
Mm-hmm.
and then I did the 6 to 9 evening drive on next. So
Mm-hmm.
radio was always there. I did it
Right.
parallel.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can see that because like you had to have two jobs. Like while you're pursuing this passion,
Yeah.
like this,
Yeah.
you had to
So
find it.
correct.
So yeah,
Correct.
yeah. People don't get that. But people like, oh, you're
Mm,
working at music course.
correct.
People,
Correct. And the thing about it, I know spring chicken. I know newcome in this.
right?
I am
And then bills. They just forget that, right? So
bills,
then you
bills.
own key now, so you got
Correct.
bills.
Correct. And then you still gotta look good now, bro. You still gotta thing up on.
And I love my glasses, I must say.
You know,
I must have selector me and I saw electrify of Looney Sparks and electrify
eh,
pass through. Yeah,
that is
yeah,
my
yeah.
Grenada peep. That is my
Yeah.
family.
Yes, I love me so Looney Sparks and electrify. Every time I see them is love.
Brothers,
Love that. Just me,
look,
all
we
these
have something
musicians.
coming in. All right.
Mhm. So you work closely with a lot of DJs, right? And if I'm not mistaken, you have a soca segment that you do every year. So, who or what is the deciding factor of the songs that makes your segment on radio?
Who or what are the let me hear that
Yeah,
question again.
yeah. Who or what, right? So, like, who or what are the deciding factors of which songs plays on the radio, with soca songs, which songs make your segment? Because like we will say, it's the presenter, like he know what he wanna present and he will organize with the DJ to say run these tunes or whatever. Or the DJ will say, hey, this is my profiles with my catalog for today. This is what we're going with. Or they have like somebody behind the scenes who does say, this is the songs we pushing or whatever.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
firstly, there's no mafia here by next
Oh no,
1991.
I didn't even say that.
Right? It's not. Let me just get it straight. Let me get this out. The sole. Do you know? Let me ask you a question. Do you know the sole purpose of a radio station? What is the job of
To bring music to the people and news. Could be wrong. No. It's like, no, you don't have it.
the
I
purpose
take a note, eh? You see
the purpose of
my Daryl Braxton, I take a note.
right. The purpose of a radio station is to sell ads.
Okay.
That's how a radio station makes money.
I think we all learn something here today. Well, the people on the line.
That's the purpose of a radio station, because not all radio stations are, music related.
Mm-hmm.
Not all stations have music. There's talk radio, there's a lot, so
Right.
it's not always music.
Yeah.
The purpose of a radio station is to sell ads.
Big
That's what
up to base on the live.
yeah,
Wow.
that's what we do. We sell ads. So in addition to selling ads, of course, you would need the right team, you would need the right formula, you would need, based on what type of radio station you run, whether it's a urban, whether it's a talk radio, whether it's adult, contemporary, whatever, pop, whatever, it doesn't matter. The purpose of a radio station is to sell ads, and no one determines but the people, the ground. I mean, we would play music. We play every single thing. Obviously, you would know, you would have an idea of what sounding good, what, but we don't, because what we have, or what I have in my show, in my shift, my segment, we actually do something, where we feature, we call the segment the pot. That's where we feature, music that you don't hear, giving artists the platform. And we would put their music in that segment. It's actually sponsored, so big up the sponsor.
Okay.
And we would have callers, listeners, weigh in on if all you're feeling it or you're not feeling it.
Yeah.
Right? Give them we wouldn't input on that. We're not gonna input.
Right.
So that's just some of the things that we do, to help with the music. Because artists up and coming, you will say, well, how we going and get our song played, and that's just a means of doing it. So
when I'm fine, I hear my song on the radio, I'm like, okay, good, yeah. I don't focus on the song playing on the radio, right? I don't be like, oh, they ain't playing music. And I know a lot of DJs, some is family and all of that. And then what I used to do is like, hey, I hear the song ain't good, I love it all the way playing. But then they kind of feel like, because I message them, right, big enough for the playing, it's like I want them to play my song, and that is not the case. And then I stopped doing it because then they will call my name and I hate that. So I don't dwell on, and I know a lot of artists that don't dwell on the radio plays, but my thing is, I hate hearing the same thing over and over and over and over and over. Beg up RKG. Like he hear his name. Beg up
okay, Jay.
KG. Somebody tell you we talking about it. Yeah. So it's like you listen to a segment, right? So I can listen to a segment from 12 to 7. Just saying, I listen to the radio from 12 to 7. Same thing over and over and over. There are millions of songs out there. And I just feel like some of them so good too. It's like, damn, it's either they're not doing the research or they just want to run rhythms and not do the work and just make it easy. So that's why I was wondering who or what is the deciding factor of the songs that come on the segment, because I know KG had something about who's up next or something like that.
Right, yeah.
Right? Yeah. So and then you have in the he's fine.
Yeah.
you have in who in
The
the
pot.
pot and who not in the pot. I don't know if you heard the song, the piggy song. I think it was out last year. Oh, yeah, hey girl, hold the piggy for me. Hold the piggy, hold the piggy, hold the
No,
piggy for me. It was a
no, that song came from the pot.
yeah, I know. No, that's my brother. So that's
You
how
see,
yeah. Yeah. So it was like,
that's
yes, we
what's his name?
shoots in the bed.
Shoots, yeah, the
Yeah, yeah,
fireman Shoots, right?
yeah.
We shoots in the pot,
I know.
and
And you had him. He
we
called me.
and we build Shoots. We
You
like, yo,
did.
we
You
built
did.
until Shoots thanked us so much. You
Yeah.
know, he started getting little gigs here
Yep.
and there, and
Yeah, we perform on the same stage,
yeah.
all kind of thing.
So
It was
that
that.
is what we as presenters, we as DJs, we have a responsibility.
Yeah.
We have a responsibility, and we need to really act, because I understand your question, and I think it's the power that we have. We don't even some of us don't even know the kind of power we have,
Yeah.
because I
Yeah.
remember last year for no artists already don't feel no how for whoever artist gonna listen to
Yeah,
this or watch
because
this
it is recorded and it will
right
be posted,
posted, right.
and
So
and they will they go back and listen to it.
I'm saying this as a disclaimer, right? This is not no favoritism. There's my brethren. Yes, he's my brethren. Gallon is my brethren. But I remember I felt the carnival contract, Gallon's carnival contract last year. Uh, it's not no Gallon give me money or nah. I just honestly felt his song. I was so in love with that carnival contract. I played that song for about 45 minutes.
What? Serious thing?
Until managers, artist managers, not managers by
Right.
me, until the artist just started to message me. I still have those messages on my
You see
phone
your
right now.
receipts?
I keep my receipt saying this how you just bust tune and build tune.
Yeah.
I played Gallon contract for 45 minutes.
Yeah. That song was bad though. You can't deny that.
Yeah,
That song
yeah,
was bad.
yeah.
Yeah. And I think uniqueness of a song too, and stuff that makes it different, will encourage DJs and really personalities and stuff to want to push. And I think even with that piggy song, he was like blown away. He was like, he called me, he like, next call, man, tell me the woman coming and doing it to me. I was like, boy, go.
Choose someone, and my boy, I mean, being that type of artist and giving credit to, we didn't ask for anything, but he brought drinks. He bought.
That's how he.
We
That's
didn't
it.
we didn't look for anything. We just
Yeah.
invited him because we honestly felt the
Yeah.
song, and the callers, the persons listening to the station, they were actually like, yeah, we want that song. We
Yeah.
want that song,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
we got his song on rotation.
I
Let me just, no
I think
disrespect.
I bottle in the station one time for KG.
I want.
A bottle, I can't, when he wanted white oak, some kind of flavor. If you see me wrap it up, put it in my jacket.
Yeah, it was nice, you know. We things just out of love. I mean, we can't stop persons from, as we say, if you want to bless us with anything, we don't ask for anything. I don't ask for anything.
No, that's just how we are, though. That's just how we are.
That is the culture. That is the something that I'm talking about in the song. That's the uniqueness of who we are as a people. We just have a something. When you go a carnival fete and you realize you have no ice, you could just look at a man cool and say, "Oh, Brethren, I could gallop say ice."
Yeah.
He say, "Ice I want. You want drink?"
Yes.
He said, "Nah, it's just ice. It's just ice I want. It's just ice I want."
But we will come to the inspiration for the songs, because I know it have a lot of depth in it. I want to
Plenty.
show that to everybody that's coming on the live and coming in.
Yeah, man.
So same thing goes for the mass bands, right? So I know you're with a popular mass band. You've been with them for probably a number of years.
Pick up Humor.
Big up humor, right?
Mm-hmm.
I used to play with humor like religiously
Yeah.
every year, right? When
So you,
I had moved back to Trinidad, I used to play with them religiously
you
every year.
say
So
you know who you're playing with?
no, I'm not playing with anyone.
Let me see on the road. You know.
No, you won't see me on the road. You won't see me on the road. You will see me before the road, way before the road.
Yeah.
But and then on top of that too, it's hard to get in these bands now. Like especially like when you haven't been consistent with them and you take a break, like it's hard to get even them now. So
Mm-hmm.
next year probably. God's fear.
Right.
But so with the mass bands now, you and your DJ, do you guys come up with this is what we playing on the road with the truck
Mm-hmm.
holy Monday and Tuesday, or does the mass band leader say this is what we playing on the road Monday and Tuesday?
Okay. Great
Like
question.
songs, yeah.
Yeah, great question because shouts going out to my humor family because they don't we don't there's no mandate to say this is what you have to play. We have that freedom, you know,
Mm,
express ourselves because we are all creatives on the road, you know,
right.
and you know, each DJ is unique.
Mm-hmm.
Their style has their pattern, so there's no playlist on the road. Obviously, you would know what song to cross stage with
Mm-hmm.
based on the weekend of
Right.
carnival, which you would see the kiddies carnival.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how we know what you know what looking like road march
Okay.
based on
So you look at it from 2 weekends before, or just yeah, because Kiddies Carnival is like 2 weekends
the Red
before.
Cross, yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they're two, you know. So we would actually say, all right, they're playing this, they're playing artist X, they're playing artist Y a lot. So we would test it, and sometimes I remember one time when I was with another band a few years ago, and when we played a particular song, masqueraders like looked at it, they weren't jumping, they weren't doing anything. They were like, we don't want that, we don't want that. No, we want artist
Yeah,
X. We're gonna
yeah.
call the we don't want, we're not gonna jump. And we
Wow.
had to switch it because that wasn't the song they wanted. They,
Right. And
they,
they pay the money and you
they
have to
paid
get them for the ones,
and they
right?
were supporting that artist, and they would it's all about the artist. It's a service we are providing, eh?
Yeah.
Remember that, eh?
Yeah. Yeah.
This business is not about, and being on radio is not about what I like.
Mm.
It's what the people want.
But and I wanna shout out the Bajan killer songs on the live, right? You see
Oh
I
yeah.
coming hot, right? But as you say, the DJs could build the song because it's radio programming, right? Just like television programming, right? So, like you said, you played Carnival Contract for 45 minutes straight. And if you like a certain song and you play this song for you play something for 45 minutes straight, it will be in their head rent free. You catch what I say?
Yeah, yeah, I like it. I like it. I like what I see what you do there.
Right. so so when you're saying yes, is the people and what they want, yes. Because you're going to the fets and you're seeing what the people jumping up to and what they're liking and stuff, but it's also what they're constantly hearing.
Yeah.
So if the DJ say, hey, you see this new artist here or whatever the case,
Mm-hmm.
I really like the song, let me push it to the people because remember they will eat what you're pushing to them and not
Right.
everybody will eat, but I
Right.
just say they will eat what you're pushing to them. So when
Yeah.
you're pushing something in their head, everybody something. Hey, they go to the
Right.
bedroom or something, It's the
Well,
same kind of songs they say in radio meant to drill the music in people's head, not to
well,
show.
just to counteract that, I was having this conversation with some of the guys on the pavement. You know, we would all gather on the pavement on Marval Road and talk, right?
Yeah.
Um, we were talking about the music and radio and the influence radio has on the market. And I would say, based on that conversation, is basically soca music is still more or less kind of dependent on radio.
Yeah.
because we have the big name promoters, the small promoters as well, or promoters in general, still listening to see what are the hits, how the presenter is delivering the song, and who's hyping and say, I feel we will hire Fro or hire Rane.
Okay.
You know, so I think it's our culture that we still depend on radio. You're not gonna find other radios, other genres, that because we have avenues, we have TikTok, we take big songs that built via these platforms.
Yes, yes. You saw
You
they brought
know,
back my great grandmother passed it down, my great grandmother.
yeah, yeah.
So yeah.
So
But
I would say, the culture, the Trinidad and Tobago culture, the soca culture, we still latch on to radio.
yeah, we will latch on to radio. Why? Because you will get a good juggling of the
Yeah,
soca
yeah,
sound. But what I
DJs like Private Ryan and Travis Wool and some of the big DJ Gel and even Kadane and all these DJs, they do mixtapes.
yeah, trust me, I love a good mix. Oh my god, as you send me the mixes, I like listening to it in the gym, listening to and from work.
Mm-hmm.
Taliku mix a good mix as well.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I listen to it. So my thing is they depend on the radio because it's a juggling, right?
Mm-hmm.
But as I said before, what I've realized is a lot of radio DJs they're pushing rhythms, and I was like, isn't it these people don't want to do the work? That's
Yeah,
just my thing. Like, isn't that they don't want to do the work? Because sometimes I could hear when my song would fit in, and I'm like, damn, they could have fit in that, but that's just me being on the outside. But I'm like, is it that they don't want to do the work to fit in a single, and they just want to run rhythms?
yeah.
So
There are in defense of some of the DJs or presenters out there are, just like everything else, there are folks that would do research, do homework, do their study,
yeah,
find stuff, and say, you know what, I found this, and I'm
yeah,
gonna try to work this into the system.
right.
Then the DJs, I might get bashed for this, but I'm just saying,
Be
it's
behind
the reality.
Soca.
There, there are DJs that would just go with the flow. In everything, there
You
are
might get
leaders.
bashed for that because that's common and people know
In
that.
everything, there are leaders and there are followers.
Right.
I am a leader
Mm-hmm.
because I have taken, even some of, I could say this behind the soca. Ola Tunji would always say, Fro, I remember when you used to run your program Soca City. Before you have
Right.
a thing on the radio, we were doing Soca City.
Yep. I remember
3 hours of soca on a Sunday.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Because
Mm-hmm.
I love when Carnival come around. Let me tell you something. You know wild man. When this is my time. I love soca, and I'm not just saying this because I'm in the realm of being of an artist mode. No, I just love
Yeah.
soca. Everybody
Yeah.
knows this.
Yeah.
I,
Yeah.
I just feel to whine, and I just soca does something to me.
That's
Soca
funny.
music.
Yeah, every time I see you, you just did stand up so.
Yeah, if you're serious.
Maybe I have to catch you in a different settings.
Well, I'm gonna catch you in a fete, eh?
But hold on. I don't want to miss this. TT Empress one is saying even if they didn't like it, the song, right? When it's done drill in your head, so you don't have a choice. Naturally, you will find yourself starting to repeat it. True. And liking it by default. Like even some of them, I'll say West not Westmoreland's Laro songs, but even some of the not so okay songs, and you're like, what shit is this? And I was even asked, do you feel a type of way like when you don't hear your songs on the radio? And I was like, no, I feel a type of way if I don't get a count from Apple and Spotify every Friday. That's not like I feel a type of way. That's what I just look forward to, right? When I send out my soca mixes, I only play my country, which is true. Killer Songs always does a Bajan soca mix. So
Right.
and I just listen to that. We played So Hot on Global Soca. Thank you very much, Butterfly Lost. We have a huge segment coming up after Carnival. Is going to be fun. Appreciate that. So I'll make
Wonderful.
sure and get on
Wonderful.
that. And the thing is, like, then you like have a lot of songs, right? And then it's only like one they push, and I'll be like, wait, so they didn't know the other song. They didn't know the other song. But I totally get what you're saying. And I agree with you that, and I've seen it many times, even from playing mass with you and the other bands. Be telling the truck, hey, we want to hear this, right? So all you heard it from a mass band truck DJ, truck vibes man, the vibe general himself.
Come on.
It is not him. The people want what they want.
Hey, what they want, what they want. And don't get them no. They will just remember there are several trucks on the road. So if your truck not giving or providing that service, they will just go and find a next truck, the truck behind.
It's true.
So you are playing music for just a few straddlers, a few masqueraders, just and you're looking around and you look outside the truck and you realize, how them have all our vibes in the back there?
Yeah, everybody don't so what we're doing here and
Everybody,
then one day.
nobody by your truck.
Yeah, my job
Right.
safe next year or no. You understand? Because nobody buy my truck, right? So yeah, because you will hear that nah truck number whatever plane or shit, I going by truck so
Yeah.
Hey, Total Famous, big up yourself. Let's get into Fro Hummer, the artist. Or get all the vibes from the radio personality going into the artist. Now, serious business here,
All right.
No, I'm messing with you. So, when did you decide that you wanted to become a soca artist?
All right. So as I mentioned before, 2005 is when I got my feet wet, right? But actually, I pulled back. I wasn't ready, and the radio opportunity presented itself, and I was able to connect with fans and certain doors open via that platform. And last year, actually, 2024, mid-year, I just felt, and I always say to folks, you see, there's a voice in you. Talk. Do not ignore that voice. Do not ignore. Don't ignore that voice. So there's something called intuition, and it's real.
Yes.
It's real. It's like your gut feeling.
Yes.
I'm not ashamed to say this. I pray a lot.
Why would you
You know,
be ashamed to say that? I pray
no, I mean,
all
yeah.
the time.
I pray a lot, and I utilize my platforms to give thanks. Everything, radio for me is not just coming and kicks and typing up songs, wheel and pull up, and no. I use that platform to spread, the
Good
message as well.
message.
Good,
Yes. Yes.
right? So, I just got that divine calling last year, because I've always been influential. I've always been that type of person to help and assist I love assisting younger artists.
That's
Right?
nice.
The younger, put them under my wings.
Yeah.
I actually have a company called the Art Form Music Academy that I developed that, it started off, I launched it in 2018 at Hilton Trinidad, poolside, successful event. I teamed up with Hilton and we did a launch in 2018. I actually had a nice front line. Azaria, aka Flippo, was part of my band.
Boy, yes.
Yeah, Flippo was frontline for my band. A female by the name of Femi, that management. I did management and manage her and stuff like that. Another artist as well. I had a couple young ones. Hashim the Dream was part of my band. Hashim, who's actually doing stuff with Pumpa, is actually bringing Pumpa.
Yeah.
Pumpa is actually bringing him on stage doing remixes to his song. I don't know if you saw, you probably saw the viral video with Hashim.
If it's on TikTok, I would
It's
say
all over.
when
It's all over.
when
Hashim was part.
TikTok crash, I
Yeah.
deleted it. So I had to get back in there.
So the Art Form Music Academy, that was there. So I actually enjoy. It's a joy investing. I managed at one point in time a young artist, Enterprise. He goes by Touchy. There's a song called Push Not Give Up. Positive song. I I just love building and nurturing the young ones. If I see something great in you,
Yeah.
I would definitely invest.
I
Invest. And
like that.
investment is
I like that.
only tangible, it's not
Yeah.
only money. Investment is to me, investment is my time.
Yes. I'm happy that you said that. I'm happy that you said that because I asked someone here and it really baffles me before, what do you think you can do to help the upcoming, artists or pour into them more or less, right? And they were like, nothing. They had to get out the money.
Okay.
Yeah. And I thought that was like, wow.
Yeah.
And I see your face, but I'll message you after this and tell you who it is. You'll be shocked. Yeah.
Yes.
I will just say, if you welcome to the island, escape to Bingo. Yeah. So I was really baffled, but I just like the positive energy and vibes that you, as I say, you're bringing, and to know that because you don't, you're rarely here,
Yeah.
and I said rarely, you rarely hear people saying that. I like to point to the upcoming ones. I wanna help mentor and show them because when the segment started in July, a lot of the guests were constantly saying like it doesn't have mentorship in soca, and
Mm.
we need
Yeah.
it,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. So
Yeah. So that's
keep
just how I.
mentoring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just how I feel. I think, as I said before, it's a bigger purpose. Is
Mm-hmm.
not. This is not about me. Or I believe that I have a purpose. I am just the vessel. I. You ask me, what the whole vibes general. That's just me. I am vibrant energy.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Yeah.
I'm just vibrant energy. People love being around me. I don't know anyone that I have not really had any, I never fall out with anybody. Yeah, we get upset with
Right.
people, but like I don't have that out there, that type of energy to say, nah, whoever have that is probably based on whatever.
Their
But
own reasons have nothing to do with
they're
you.
all
Yeah.
reasons. But I
Yeah.
don't I know personally that I don't cut up nobody, I don't bad talk nobody.
Yeah.
I am just.
So
Mhm.
Third world famous is saying, "Oh, butterfly lost. Yes, thank you. I am looking forward to that. I'm third world famous because third world famous. I was at DC or let me make sure I follow third world famous. What Wong Nebula? Wow. Good night, my
Who
brother.
inside they want
Yeah. Third world
one?
famous and big up women in soca as well. Big up women in soca for always pushing the females soca artists. So third world famous is saying, unfortunately, our entire carnival industry is competition over collaboration, and it needs to be the other way around.
Mm.
Your thoughts on that?
Let me read it here. Unfortunately, our entire carnival industry is competition over collaboration. It needs to be the other way around. Um, in terms of competition, I would always say, with me specifically, I don't compete with anybody. The only person I compete with is myself because I always try to improve myself. Yeah, I would look on. I have certain, you know, persons or artists that I look up to,
Right.
that you would take a page from their book,
Yes, yes,
you know,
yes.
and try the pattern and stuff like that. But in terms of the competition, I would always choose to collaborate and you know build build the soca, build the music, build the culture, build the industry.
Mm,
Always.
good
That's
one. That's a great response
yeah.
there. So, how was it now? You're coming on the radio. I heard you said twice that you pulled back, right? Because you felt like you wasn't ready. What made you feel like you weren't ready? Because sometimes people like you had to keep going, you had to be consistent, otherwise if you fall off, they will
Yeah.
forget you, right? When I've
Yeah.
seen artist that was banging back then and they took a hiatus or whatever, you know, life be life in, right?
Yeah, yeah,
And then now they come back with something and warm welcome and reception, right?
right.
So what made you feel like, here, I need to pull back,
Yeah,
you know, like a slingshot, I'll go here and then
yeah.
I'll, yeah.
I I I wasn't ready. It was just an overwhelming feeling. It was just too much. It was
Mm,
too much, and mentally I wasn't ready. I'm not
right.
talking about any other thing, financially. Yeah, you would have the money to do the videos, you would have the money to do to go and produce the songs because you had to pay. You had no blind
Right.
thing, you knew you had to pay,
Let
right?
him free.
I'm not even talking about that. I'm just talking about mentally, my capacity at that point in time. I wasn't ready to deal with that. It's like, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. This is too much. This is too
Right.
much.
Right.
You know, so going and seeing the glitz and all the beautiful things that could come with them. There are a lot of nice things that could come out of this.
Yeah.
A lot of
Yeah.
things. I am thankful to, that I was afforded travel.
Mm.
You know, um, when I took a back seat, I did management for Kerry the drummer out there in
Really?
New York.
You know,
Yeah, I rock.
Kerry drama,
Yeah, I
him and
rock.
Shoot used to work together.
Yeah, yeah, I rock with Kerry. I was managing Kerry, and we did Uber Soca cruise and all
Wow.
these, certain things that I was afforded, and I was on radio. So that time when I came off of
Right.
radio, that was when I was doing the whole management. And I
Ooh.
remember one thing when cause we did the two sailings for Uber. There was back-to-back sailings,
Wow.
and coming off the first sailing, we had to wait in the lobby area in a certain designated area
Mm.
to board ship number two. And Shal Marshall was like, Fro, yes, no, what you doing here? Because I wasn't on the artist cast,
Right.
I wasn't on the cast, I wasn't hosting anything,
Mm-hmm.
but I am waiting now to board the ship again. It's like, you have all this money to go again. You so like Uber. And I was like, no, no, I'm here, I'm managing Kerry and I'm doing videography for him
Right.
as well. So
Wow. Wow.
yes,
You just super talented.
yeah. I also do videography.
Wow.
Yeah.
See?
I also do
Really
videography.
behind the soca here, you see, you get in
Yeah.
depth of Fro Hummer here.
Yeah.
Right.
I've Rain, to be honest, girl, I
Wow.
love this thing. This is not about money for me. The money
Now,
will come.
passion.
It's passion.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Mm-hmm.
passion.
A
It's
lot of
passion.
people say that too. Don't do it for the money will come, right?
Mm.
You have to have the passion for it, right? Yes, it is a passion. A lot of people look at me and say, it's a passion for you because you're working. I have to work to fund the passion, people, right? You tell them that. Then when I do my numbers
Yeah, yeah.
and I see how much went out, and I'm like, wait, what's going on here? The math's not maxing, right? Whoa! Thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands because it's not cheap. I
It's
can't
not.
just will tell you it's not cheap.
It's not.
So, but to me, right, everybody have their own opinion. While it is a passion, yeah, you want to recoup as well
Of course.
because you're pouring out. You're pouring out. So it's like, wait, when I come in my boy,
When, when, when,
you know,
when. Yeah.
but you just keep going because you have it in you and you have all these, right? Thank you, book me. You have,
Butterfly, what?
yes, it's a book rain. Big up Kiffy on the live, and then
Ife.
yeah, yeah, you're putting in right, and God, I had this idea for this. This is be me. Next year, me putting out so many songs, I have money. I go pour about 3 songs. The next thing I know is 5 songs. Then I can keep going because it's like, now I have an idea for this. As I listen to this, and so on. So it really is a passion.
Yeah.
Yes, do not look for the money.
It
But
is.
at the same time, make it make
Yeah.
sense. You
Yeah.
understand?
Correct. And
So how
this is what I do full time. I do I this has to work
yeah,
in my book.
yeah.
This has to work. So
Yeah.
by all means, everything legal. all means,
Yeah.
this has to.
It has to work, yeah. I also remember seeing an interview with Acorn where he says, how are you funding your music? If you don't have a job, right? You have a job. I'm just saying, if you don't have a job, how are you funding your passion? How are you funding your music? So, you know, people who know my story know my story. I work hard for the money to put to the music.
Yeah.
But I want to know, what was the reception like from your peers?
Right.
Before I go further, big up Shady on the live. And Fro Hummer, if you don't know Shady, brace yourself. Right.
What?
Right. Brace
Yes.
yourself. Shady, just come with some comments and questions, right? So,
Yes.
yes. Shady, you have request band, if you ever heard of request band.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, definitely.
yeah. So big up Shady.
Request
I
like
want to
Leon's and
yes.
good.
So I want to know what was the reaction, or the reception like from your peers when you're like, I'm ready now, I'm going back in it.
Right. So we're going back to 2024, right?
All right.
Last year. So when I made that decision, or that divine calling,
Mm-hmm.
I reached out to my producer, Aaron Peters, aka Track 7. I said,
Okay.
Track, I am ready. He said, you're sure? He said, we ain't going in this no gimmick thing here. No. We going in. Proper thing.
Big up track.
Right?
You're gonna
And
say
I said, yeah, bro, I'm ready. So that's when he said, all right, cool, I have something for you, but I'm not sending it. Come and check me in studio. I guess he wanted to see my reaction, and
Yeah,
when I heard it, get
yeah,
the vibes of.
yeah.
So I went to studio, and I listened to the song, which was the Escape Tobago song. When I
Mm-hmm.
want when I made that decision to get back into the whole artistry, it wasn't about this Tobago song. I wanted a song.
Mm.
But it would have been the Escape Tobago song,
Yes.
featuring myself and Swappy.
Right.
Yeah, the reception was like, yeah, and it fell in line with the Tobago Carnival.
Yes.
It fell
Yes.
that. So I
Perfect.
had no clue. I didn't know what's a Tobago song I gonna do, and I didn't have no clue.
Wow.
I was like, yo, this feels correct. This feels right.
So who wrote the song?
Aaron track
So he wrote.
track
So
track
he wrote and produced. Okay.
road produced for Swappy.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, bro, I'm hearing your vibes on this. So I actually sang one of Swappy's verse.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Swappy done sing the song, I pull out the man
Right.
verse, sing the man verse.
Well, it was fitting, It's not like you're shoving out.
Yeah.
It
And
was fitting.
we sent it to Swap, and
Mm-hmm.
he gave the stamp of approval,
Mm-hmm.
and the rest is history. And we made our mark for the Tobago Carnival. And
Listen,
based on
and y'all marking the hell out of that.
yeah.
What?
Thanks to TTT Limited,
Yeah.
TTT was able to use it for their campaign.
Mm-hmm.
And everywhere you go is you want love in the
Yeah.
islands, Tobago.
All
We
you fell in right there.
that's right,
Yeah.
that's right. So, and the response from everybody else, like my fellow colleagues, and
Mm-hmm.
you know, um, everyone was, yeah, and it was a good feeling performing, because I remember backstage the artist was like, yo, you perform yet? I want to see you. I felt a part of something. As an artist, boy, the acting of a perform. you know that was just that
Oh,
moment there.
yeah. I just felt like, as you said, go on time.
Mhm.
Go
And
on time.
then Juiceman from
Mm-hmm.
the All
All
Stars,
the time. Mm-hmm.
Juiceman came up to me. We were performing at the Army Fete, and Juiceman came up to me and whispered in my ear. He said, "Less is more. You have a
Right.
big tune, less is more."
Right.
And that was that, and he recently told me that just the other day, and I was like, wait, this man didn't forget that, boy.
You see? Yeah, big up
Just
just man. Just man is a good one.
yeah,
That is a good one. Hey, listen, that song was like Tobago Carnival. They need nothing else playing. The artwork and everything just fell right in. Here comes Shady.
Okay.
What is
These are
your biggest challenge in the industry thus far?
biggest challenge in the industry thus far. Um, I don't see it as a challenge because we all have to put in the work. This industry, being on, and let me just answer you, Shady. Being on radio, as much as you might hear um folks say, yeah, he have it easy. He on radio, he can play your own music. Yo, it's
Right.
not like it is not like that. We
Is
still
it?
have to work because no, it's not. Them fellas and them trumpet and them go hit me for sex. Elon and them go hit me for sex. Then
What?
if I bring out something and listen, nah, Fro, I ain't it nice, but it's in, you know. So it's like I don't have a easy path as you guys may think. Um, you know, I mean it might reach faster,
Right. Right.
but
Yeah. Yeah. I
it
like
might
that.
reach faster, but it doesn't mean that I have the advantage. No, it's behind the soca, right? If it's bush, it's bush.
Right.
Them
That's what
fellas
they're saying now, Bush.
bush.
Because I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh,
If
that's
it's
Bush.
bush, it's bush. If them fellas and them might give me a little 2 days I play, and then the third day say, what going on here, boy? Like they don't play it or
You know what I don't like?
no.
You're coming to do your interview, right? And they're playing your song, and
Mm-hmm.
like 5 seconds, so like, they get your feel right, the hyping of the thing. And you leave the
Hey, I
radio
fall in
station.
that category in day. I fall in that category.
Well, listen, why do y'all do that? Like, let it song breathe, let it catch it, but immediately we is like, don't come with that hype pop thing. You either like it or you don't like it. And then you do that, interview's over. You don't hear the song ever again. Why?
I heard
Why?
about that. If I like something, I play it, but I've heard stories on that.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's why I'm like, okay, I got the interview, the radio interview. I'm gonna take it and run with it because I know, and I have to make sure I'm push it because I know this might be the only time they hear real talk and shady. Yes, as you said, working towards it is the key. Yes, facts. See, people not lying. I've seen it done with other artists too. So if you and look, you said you are part of it, so
Yeah.
this
Well,
one
what?
accountability,
No.
accountability.
When I say I'm a part of it, remember you said I don't know how they would do something like that, but I am
Yeah.
also in that circle. You're classing us because we are. I am a presenter still, but I'm telling you that I am not that type of person. If I honestly give you that forward, as we say, the forward, which is the push and the crediting your song and the I would definitely you're definitely gonna hear it with me the next day, play it the next day because I honestly like, need to be honest. We DJs, I'll take accountability and I will probably talk on behalf of the DJ fraternity and the radio presenters and hosts and whoever else, and also producers. Let us try not to be yes men. Let us not try to be, oh gosh, give constructive criticism.
Okay.
Let the artist, because what I usually do when I am doing a project, a song, I basically would take the product from the producer, and not with everybody, but just my little
Yeah.
circle, and I would come and ask, I would say, assassin, I say, let me know what is missing now. Let me know what you're feeling, because guess you have a little input,
Yes.
you know, because I
Yeah.
don't want to complete a track,
Mm-hmm.
and you hear men saying, "Oh, you should have put this, you should have do
Oh
it."
my
So,
God, I hate that. So
not
yes,
say, I mean, everybody would have their input,
yes,
but not everybody.
but you can't have every input in the pot,
You can't, you can't, you
right?
can't. But I would
But like I
generally,
say, a circle.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'll just keep it within the circle and bounce it around and say what you all think.
Yeah.
Let him bring up this. I think we need to hear this instrument a little more.
Yeah.
Fro, I want you to it this way.
Yes.
You know,
So
that's that.
are you like me? So what I will do is like as I was go to school, right? So I'll sit down with the song And I'm at 2.2 seconds now. You need to fix this. When I'm done, I have a whole list, right? And I'm like, these are the markers, and this is what you need to fix. I need you to
Right.
pick this up. I'm not hearing this, and I'm hearing the scent, and I hear
Yeah, yeah.
like really meticulous. So yeah, I get it. And I was told to do that too, and I started doing it. And then I was also told that from the first few seconds of the song, you will know if it fits in. Do you get that?
Yeah, of course.
Sorry.
Of course. Of course. That's all right. Of course, you would feel it, boy. It's a, as Mikhail said, it's a energy inside. It's a
Right.
energy
Yes.
vibes.
Yeah. Good
You
music
would.
from hardworking artists should earn its keep. You have to know who to take input from. Agreed. Agreed.
Mhm. Definitely, definitely. So yeah, so
So
it's just a
first 15 seconds, Shady saying.
yeah, you would know, yeah. First 15 seconds would hit you in a kind of different way.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying not all songs are like that. There are songs that would
Yes.
grow on you.
Yes.
Constant
Yes.
airplay, constant rotation, constant
Yes.
hearing it over and over. You say, but not bad, this song nice, This
After a
song
while,
nice.
it just latch on to it, catchy.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah. I
What they say, you have a good hook.
yeah,
Mm-hmm. Once you have
yeah.
a good hook. Yeah. You can
Correct,
sing anything.
correct, correct.
But
Correct.
tell us, because I listened to Rent Free
Yeah.
last night, and I was like, I just, the vocals, the smoothness. What I said earlier, I don't know if you heard me, it's like, I feel like you're having a nice glass of wine, you're just so smooth. How did that collaboration come about? I know I've seen you a couple times with Jadel, but
Yeah, yeah,
how did
yeah.
that collaboration come about?
But as you mentioned, Jay and I, aside from the music, we are friends.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we have done work together. I've helped her in her campaign.
Right.
Again, that's me. The helper, the helper. Wherever
Yes.
I can. Not
Yes.
looking for anything. It's just being genuine and seeing this person or individuals trying. I can't watch somebody trying and not try to help.
Right. Right.
That's how I actually got on board with her campaign
Mm-hmm.
and helping her, securing pins and stuff like that.
Okay.
You know,
Good.
for her for the season and stuff like that. That was last year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And we were just looking for the right, when I say we, myself and Aaron track 7, we were looking for the right female candidate to fill that. And we didn't, it wasn't far to look because
Right.
she right there, she right in
Yes.
in reach.
Right.
So
Right.
I pitched the idea, and I went up, checked her, uh I met with her and played it for her, and she was like, yeah, I like this. And because of her busy schedule, um she had a lot going on, but
Mhm.
still managed, and I respect her for that, still managed to you know complete the track with me, because she had a lot of collaborations and a lot of
Yes.
other projects last minute with this thing here. And I must say thank you so much to Jadel for still finding the time
Yes.
to fit me in. And
Hmm.
yeah, 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 yeah. And get in studio, put down vocals, and yeah, it is what it is.
It's smooth and nice.
You
I
were
love it.
right through.
I love it. I didn't expect the vocals to be hitting so hard. So
Mhm.
your nation, so we talked about Escape Tobago. Make sure
Mhm.
you go and stream that.
Yeah,
Make sure you go and stream Rent Free. Don't forget to
that's right.
put the artist songs, people. It's
Correct.
like $1 you
Correct.
pay. But something, right? You give us a little in-depth of how that came about. Track 7 did that as well.
Track 7, actually, we came up with the concept because Track and I, we had another plan for the song. It wasn't called something. There was another name for it,
Mm-hmm.
right? And when that time was coming around, drawing near to, all right, we need to get in studio, we need to do
Yeah.
this. I Again, I was driving home playing the demo version in my vehicle. I was
Mm-hmm.
like, I ain't just want this to be one dynamic. Just because everything that I do is product alignment.
Right.
I don't just do songs for doing songs sake. That's just my little secret. It's product alignment.
Yeah. That
The,
makes
the,
sense. You have to
the
feel it.
yeah,
Yeah.
right. So I didn't want this to be. It was actually going to be aligned with a band.
Okay.
Band it
Okay.
was, and I said I don't want to do that song as much as I am part of the band. I don't just want the song to be for that, because we would have other bands not playing the song.
Okay.
So I can't just do it for them. So I said I was something boy, track boy, I was something boy, I was something. He said it was something, something, or something. I said, yeah, I want a something, a something. And that was it. And we said,
Oh, wow.
because the beat was playing in the background, and we said, yeah, I want something, a something, a something, a something.
You're like
That's it.
that.
That's
They really say it's better when you go to the studio and hold a vibe
yeah,
with the
yeah, yeah,
mm-hmm.
yeah. So the
Than come with
something,
something already
and
written.
all the pieces just started to, work, where it was like Trinidad and Tobago, we have something special that we don't even know. We are unique. This something is in our DNA. You know, many times you would hear the foreigners, they say, but how come you all would go to an event 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, leave your bed to go and
In
and
the name of party.
in the name of party? That had to be something special. How come you all have a big hurricane or major disaster alert, and all you want to throw a party,
Yeah.
a hurricane party?
What everything you know.
The government say curfew. What we just throw a
Cookie
curfew
party.
party? How SOE party, COVID party? We kicks in, but we have
Oh.
something. Trini only has something special, boy. So we have something, and the something is indescribable, is unexplainable, is unimaginable.
Mhm.
It's just, it can't be put into words. It's just for us to experience it.
Yeah.
You know,
And,
yeah,
and
yeah.
to have the world experience it as well.
That's right.
Yeah.
Right. So that is what something all about. And doing some little features. Because we did talk about the radio and finding ways and means to get the music out, and just like what you are doing here to
Right.
get, that for you to be heard,
Yeah.
whether it's yeah, I mean, you're not singing here, you're actually interviewing, but it's still
Yeah.
your brand, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Is what I've developed, and I created something called What Is Your Something. What is your something, which
Okay.
which is in alignment with, you know simple things, random stuff that we ask,
Mm-hmm.
snow cone with milk, snow cone without milk. What is your
Mm-hmm.
something?
Mm-hmm.
Doubles with
Mm-hmm.
sweet
Oh,
sauce, doubles without sweet
God,
sauce.
we'll talk about
What is
that
your
one.
something? I showcased a river lime the other day. I said, this is what we have a something.
Yes.
In the middle of the week, you duck work to go by the river and cook and eat and jam and whatever. And
Please.
that video went viral, and from that video is when I realized I have something here,
Right.
and I want to
Right.
create my brand, which I went one time and I lock everything. We have a something page on this,
Yeah,
gram,
I
this,
saw
damn, boom.
that. I saw that.
I lock everything.
Right.
Instagram, all platforms, YouTube, we have a something. I said, nah,
Yeah.
nobody ain't gonna take this from me.
Yep.
And
Because
it's in
it's
alignment with,
already in copyright once you put it out there.
yeah,
Yeah.
we have a something, and this is what I want to showcase. Trinidad and Tobago, we have
And
something.
something. You see,
Yeah.
Shady saying we fatful. I guess you give me our next song there.
I like that word. Fatful. Shady, I can take that. We fatful.
We fatful. I like that.
I like it.
Shady, pass it on. Don't come later and say copyright infringement, please.
I don't take it already. So they write this down.
He's a sure. We keeping this receipt, eh?
Come on.
We're saying it here. Shady is saying that Fro Hummer could have We Fetful. It's going to be recorded and in my feed.
We fed. I
I,
love it.
I
I
have
love
your
it.
back.
Give you all credit, bro. All credit. I love it. We fed full.
Yes.
I love it.
Yes. So, listen, as a radio personality first, how are you enjoying life as a soca artist?
I am loving it. I am loving it. I'm loving every aspect of it because it's a different dimension. Knowing the fact, like this afternoon, um I interviewed, well, not interviewed. We have a series, a FET series called the Home Time FET, part of
Oh,
our show,
okay.
right? Where we don't do the sing dong talking type of thing. We
Yes.
just it's just
Yes.
performances, right? So I had the likes of Nyla, I had GBM Neutron, we had McCall, we had Swappy, we had Pretty, we had Malik, we had a few big names and a few soca artists as well.
Right.
And yes, it was Boy. Yes, we had DJ Spider last week. And today we had Ding Dong.
Okay.
So,
I like that.
based on what you just asked me there,
Mm-hmm.
it's like persons are paying attention, knowing the fact that Fro Hummer is not just a radio
Right.
presenter. Fro is an artist
Yes.
because the quality of the music that I'm putting out is not just putting out sake because I'm taking advantage of my platform.
Mm-hmm.
I want this,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I'm gonna put out quality music.
Right.
Not everything would like everything else. Not
I heard what
everybody
I heard.
when you go when you go on YouTube and you check out Bob Marley music, you would see thumbs down for certain songs.
Okay.
Not everybody would do a thumbs up.
Right.
That's just and that's just that understanding as an artist, you know, you would have for and against. And not everybody and for no reason, it's not because they're hating, it's just because I don't like it.
Some people, some things don't catch some people. Hey, big up badge on Kyle Phillips, big up badge on Republic.
Oh.
Yeah, some people, it don't catch everyone.
Yeah.
And funny that Kyle just came on because my next question was, what are your thoughts on the Ultimate Soca Champion competition that's being held this year?
Okay, I personally think it's a great initiative, great platform to showcase, because if you look at the artists that are moving forward to the semi-final round,
Mm-hmm.
which takes place, I believe, on this weekend.
Yeah.
Um, right. Unfortunately, my brethren Trinidad Killer, he
Hey,
had a post there.
hey,
They say no,
hey!
no hologram for the kilos, right?
Oh, Lord. Check that up with Kyle.
Yeah, but that's all right. But I applaud the organizers of the I actually you know did submit. I was there. I
Okay.
performed. Yeah, 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 yeah.
They say because you're a
And
radio personality, they're
I
like,
am I was great. I am grateful. I was grateful for the opportunity to perform. I felt good coming off the stage, and some persons would ask, so you ain't feel that type of way. You won't feel like, no, I don't. I felt good.
yeah.
This
It's a
this is not.
mindset that they don't understand. Like, don't be afraid to stand on a mountain of no's to get one yes. Okay, it's enough
Come,
this time. We'll come
come
back again.
you come you come again, and that is exactly, we would come again, we would
Yeah.
rise, and if this is the time for the all the artists that are in there, that's their time, that's just their time,
Right. Agreed. Your time
and that's
will
it.
come.
Grateful
Yeah.
for the opportunity, and kudos again. I fully support it. um the ultimate, the USC Ultimate Soca Champion, I fully support it. Rome and the
Yes.
whole team. Mhm.
The
Yeah, man.
USC. I like that.
USC Ultimate
So,
Soca Champion.
now, because I don't see any other comments or questions, say big up to Pumpers Inc. One time, make sure everybody that's on this live and the people that's going to be viewing this live after this, make sure on February 26th, you have your tickets for J-Line. You don't want to miss that. I'll be there
Come
performing
on.
live, and I will be seeing you. Big up to Tasha, big management on the live. So we're gonna do 5 quick somethings, right? Ready?
Yep.
All right. Favorite dish?
Favorite
Quick,
dish. Quick
quick,
or I think? Or it's quick?
quick.
Favorite dish. Oh, I love a nice baked potato. Um pot- potato pie, potato pie, potato pie.
What?
I love
Can't
potato
even.
pie. I
You
love a
love potato pie.
creamy
You love
creamy
a creamy potato.
creamy potato
All
with
right, I got
with callaloo,
Trini is what you're like, what?
with
Okay,
callaloo,
I
and
hear you.
I love jerk chicken.
All right. Oh, so you going by we're not going in down on Chagris. You're going by
Ooh, jerk,
poison.
ooh. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes, it's stolen,
I'm
Talico, it's
always
stolen.
I'm always by poison.
Yeah, poison, big up poison on the food. Listen, that's what saying flames. That's what making the creamy potato pie. All right, we're
There's
saying quicker.
looking
Carnival
forward to
Monday or
this.
Tuesday.
Mhm.
Carnival Monday and Tuesday or Juve. Carnival Monday and Tuesday on the road or Juve.
Um, Monday and Tuesday on the road.
Of course, he was saying that because you're with you,
Yeah,
mom. Right?
yeah.
Cooler fat or all inclusive fat?
I like
Mm, mm, mm.
inclusive, you know, but you see the cooler fat boy. You see them get
Is that something and not some things?
um. You know what? I would go with the vibes. It just be it have more vibes in the cooler fat.
Cooler fat.
It just have more. But everybody focus on eating, and the eating will slow you down now, boy. And remember, have the
Yeah.
vibes. Just,
But J Lime is premium all inclusive, so
no, but
you
you
can-
didn't say that. You're cheating.
beach vibes or pool vibes.
Hmm. Ay, ay, ay.
Ay
According to
ay ay, trouble all your trouble.
according to what trouble or your trouble. I
Right
love
Pledge Jeopardy theme song here.
I love the I love the pool vibes because I love more intimate kind of setting. I always love the intimate setting, you know. Public, I'm a public figure, but I ain't too public.
Mouths open, sorry, jump for all your hair and
Come on.
ladies. All right. Song you're feeling for the road.
Hmm, hmm,
I
hmm,
get you with that.
hmm. A few well, you know.
Hey, I
Uh,
say it's something.
something. Well, I want to call no artist name. I'll put in something on
I
the road.
says all right. So he is nominating Fro Hummer
Yeah,
something for the road, which I like. I think is a good road song.
yeah,
From
it is.
the intro and everything, big up track 7,
Yeah,
job well done. Right?
yeah.
So all
And
right, that was
done. That was actually done by exclusive music.
ready.
Yeah, exclusive Twin Island production. Kadeem Edwards and
Nice.
track did the keys on it.
See what Shady saying there? I agree, Shady. I agree.
What Shady saying there?
Do a road mix.
Yeah, that's in the mix. That's in the mix. That's in the mix. That's in the
Yeah.
mix.
I did Let's We Go last year on the SAS rhythm. Everybody like
Right.
at a certain point that everybody like the road mix, however, took
Lash.
off
Chee.
like more than the song. Unbelievable. People playing all in Spain, Germany, they're doing choreo, Zumba choreo to this song. I
You
was like,
serious?
wow. Yeah. So
That's amazing.
definitely
Amazing
road mix.
stuff.
Yeah, road mix. All right, so aside from Fro Hummer, the radio personality, the soca artist, the vibes general, who is Fro Hummer?
Fro Hummer is Fro Hummer is a father.
Oh,
Yeah, Fro Hummer is a father. I have two beautiful children. I have
yeah.
a daughter and a son.
Oh, yes. There where you're going, man.
Ay, ay, ay. It's so phenomenal.
All right.
I have a daughter, I have a son, you know, and they look up to me, and that's my pride and joy right there.
Mhm.
Fro Hummer is a father. Fro Hummer is a They call me Mr. Work It Out Man. I
Fun.
love,
Eh?
ay, ay, ay. In everything that I do, I don't like to stay angry. I mean,
Right.
you human, I get upset,
Mm-hmm.
but I try to fix things, whether it's with colleagues, co-workers, um,
Love it.
whether it's your girl, your brother, your sister, your family member. I always try to, fix things because I don't like to, you always I grow old schooler,
Yeah.
don't go to bed vexed.
Yes.
I kind of old
Yes.
school now.
Yes.
So
So am
as-
I.
yeah, I always like to fix things. I
Mm-hmm.
always try to work things out,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes you're faced with, but say I say, yeah, I said it, but I'm sorry, and I didn't mean it. And let's try to move forward, in the right way. So that's me,
Mm-hmm.
you know. I need to probably invest in an agency where because I'm good at lending an ear.
Oh, okay, I thought you was going to say something else. I like
No, 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 no.
don't make
I
everybody come to
I
you.
I have friends that would usually call me with, you know little issues, little, situations that they have, and they would usually say, like, thank you for being there, thank you for lending an ear. And it's like that's just my personality. I'm always there for people. I'm a people's person. I love people. I love just supporting persons going through whatever. It doesn't matter whether it doesn't matter. There's no limit to support. It doesn't
True.
matter.
Mm-hmm.
um
Have you ever thought about being a therapist? Going to school for
well
it?
well I guess probably in my next life, I don't know.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
But remember, I have a platform already. I
Yes.
am on radio. That
Yes.
is a means. There were folks that told me, said to me in the past that, your voice, your vocals, just listening to you on the airwaves is so refreshing. I look forward to hearing from you, and that
Mm-hmm.
means a lot to me because you don't know what people go through.
Mm-hmm.
Silently people are silently going through their whatever.
Yes.
uh,
And
if
that keeps you going.
if
But
if I'm absent from radio, sometimes I would get messages in my DM and my WhatsApp like, why you didn't come today, what happened, like, guys.
looking forward to that.
Yeah. Yeah, so you don't know, this job and this function that we have here is so crucial, it's so critical
Mm-hmm.
because the amount of lives that we impact
That's,
daily.
that's true.
So
Hey,
I
big
take my I take
John Man Warren on the life. Big up. Yeah.
so I take my job seriously. I don't play around with
Mm-hmm.
it. I don't play around with the music. I'm not a no mama guy, nobody, and I feel I don't for the cause. I'm a trooper.
Your what is your sign? What is your zodiac?
I'm a Capricorn. My birthday was the 6th of January.
Happy belated birthday to
Thank you.
you.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
I see like the vibes part, and then I see the serious part.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's a
I'm
good balance.
I'm a
A
I'm a
very
no I'm a no nonsense type of person because when I put my energy into someone or something, you know, I am genuine.
yes,
I'm genuine. It's
yeah,
not tooting my own horn, but I am genuine, and I give my all, and I don't give my all expecting that, okay, you give to get. You would be
right,
blessed. You would be
yeah.
blessed,
You're giving
whatever
it.
form. Even if I don't receive it,
Mm-hmm.
my kids are there. They would
Yeah,
receive the blessing,
yeah,
and I've seen the type of blessings that they have received. Thank God,
mm,
the
yeah.
type of blessings that they've received, and they are also into the arts as well.
Oh, nice. So you write for them to enter like the calypso competitions in the
When I
school.
say arts, sorry, I'll be specific. My daughter is heavily involved in dance.
Oh, oh,
Um, she's
nice,
with the International School of Dance.
wow,
Um, she also is heavily into music as well.
nice.
Instruments.
Mm-hmm.
She goes to Bishop Anstey High.
Oh, Bishop's
Uh,
girl.
yeah. So she just received a regional award fifth place in music
Wow.
in the entire region for CSEC
Oh,
examination.
shout out to the princess.
Yeah,
Great job,
man. Yeah.
Kara.
So
Nice.
she's good to go. Good to go. Good kids. Good kids. I'm blessed with, you know.
Yeah. Yes, let me answer this. Yes, long live checkpoint. I am well, one day at a time. We
Mhm,
holding it on.
mhm.
Thank you for asking. So any advice you would give to? I know we touch a lot on music playing on the radio and stuff. Any advice you would give to artists, upcoming artists that have been in the industry for a while that maybe despondent from not hearing their songs play on the
Yeah.
radio?
Yeah. Just do what I did. Just stay ready. Just stay ready, be ready.
Mm-hmm.
This moment, we don't know when that call, when that phone call, when that knock on the door would happen.
Yeah.
And you have to be prepared. So in the meantime, while you wait, while you look for that opportunity, don't just look at your peers, don't just look at what's happening on Instagram and social media and say, well, I could do that too, and I could sing better than he. I have better voice. It's not about that.
When they get in
Yeah.
and they realize how hard it is, it's a different song singing.
So that's why I told you back in 2005. I was like that,
Mm-hmm.
thinking it was all, yeah, everybody like me. I'm gonna play my song, and
Yeah.
then lies the sometimes traction that you are getting, and then persons would say, but
Mm.
nah, he because there are persons that would, there's envy in the world.
True. Oh, we know that
So
too well. We know that too well.
you ain't do nobody nothing, but because you're climbing the ladder and you're probably gaining that type of traction,
Mm-hmm.
at a nice steady pace.
Yeah.
Yes, and not, mm, 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 mm.
Yes.
Slow him down, slow him down.
Right. Yeah.
Find a way to put a little spoke. Don't let
Yeah.
him bust yet.
But God, that's what
They
I
could,
say.
they could try. Not by Jesus, baby.
Shady saying keep the machine loaded. That's right.
Come on.
Definitely keep the machine loaded. So, where would you like to see Fro Hummer in the next 5 years?
5 years, that's not too long.
Okay, three,
That's too long.
two,
I start the mission already.
2026.
I start the mission already. Fro Hummer. What I would like to do, I'm only playing. What I would like to see, um, this journey that I'm on right now, how I feel, honestly feel, um, it's just a feeling inside Rane. I trust this process, and I know great things are going to happen. Um, it's just to stay consistent.
Yeah.
Just, you know, if off the grid, out, what is it, out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah, on the side of some mind, yeah.
Find ways and means. Find ways and means. It's not just about radio. Look at you. It's not just about radio play. Look what you're doing.
Yeah.
Look at what you're
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah.
So your journey is there.
Mm-hmm.
You start your journey.
Yeah.
Kudos
Yeah.
to you. So I started my journey already. So in 5 years, what I would like to see is, I would like, excuse, to have, some more collaborations.
Mm-hmm.
I like to go on Apple Music, on Billboard, and see Fro Hummer and Doja Cat.
Yeah. You want
Fro
to go
Hummer.
international?
I
Got it.
I love Bruno Mars, Fro Hummer and Bruno Mars.
I can see.
I love acting. I am a character by itself.
Right.
I would love to see, Fro Hummer on Broadway, Fro Hummer in movies, just being so influential, just being
I
able
like
to just being able to help, especially with my company, the Art for Music Academy. I want that company to be able to just help the next generation, be able to just, yeah, it's
true.
bigger than me. It's not
I
about me.
exactly. And I think when you realize that, you will see how far.
Yeah, it's
So,
bigger than me. It's bigger.
do you plan to study for acting? Like, go to acting school,
If
to get
if
like, bro.
if it requires that, yeah. If it requires that, yes.
Yeah,
If
that's good. I like that. You have like a big range of things that you want
Yeah,
to accomplish.
it
And I
requires.
pray one by one you do.
Thank
Billboard
you.
Underground is a good platform to take.
Let me hear.
Okay.
What's that?
Shady is saying Billboard Underground is a good platform to take.
Billboard Underground. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes. So you see, each one teach one on here. Each
Yeah,
one teach
boy.
one on Chinese
Shady, you
soca.
doing homework, boy. I don't put you on the team, Shady. Where Shady from? Where Shady from? Shady from outside or you from here, Trini?
Shady outside. I believe he's actually he was
Trini
telling.
living out.
But I think he living out here, yeah.
Like
Yeah,
killer, like
because the
what?
request band, I
Like
think is new base.
like what
His
killer
base.
doing?
Big up Nikki G Media on the what is this? Big up Nikki G. Shady will answer you.
Killer.
Trust and believe. He will get okay. He's Vinci. I
Oh,
think somebody was saying that him and Adam are brothers. I'm not sure.
okay.
He's living in
Killer.
Brooklyn.
I can talk them thing about killer. Killer is my friend. I
That
call killer.
Pal wants to see me tomorrow on a on a post.
Killer is call me. Killer is call me any hour the night. I call killer any hour the night. We good like that.
Good.
Cause as I told you before, you know, I did videography, photography, and I did most of Trinidad Killer's videos.
Nice.
I
Wow.
shot edited his
You
videos, you know.
more than dual hatted?
Well, in this game you have to be, you know,
Wow.
multi-talented because
Wow.
if you have to depend on a videographer, you know, coming up in this game, you know, they want to hit you for six with the budget. So
6? More like 10.
yeah,
Okay.
why not learn? Why not do it yourself, you know?
I hear that.
So
Well,
yeah,
the only thing I will really like focus on learning is like I have a passion for law. So it's like steady.
well, wonderful.
A lawyer one day, don't worry.
I love that. I love that. And what about you? Let me
Oh,
repeat the question. What about you? Seeing yourself in 5 years?
a lawyer, household name in
Yeah,
Soca. Um, I need to get back to writing. Like I stopped writing. I know they would say you have writer's block. I just say like I have a lot going on, like I'm in so many things that I can't focus on the writing. Because I used to be up to like 3 in the morning, I'll never forget. And then Chucky would message me like, what you doing up? You know, like writing. Because I would post in the stories and stuff like, all right. Because to me, like that's the time it hitting me. We almost on the morning.
right.
Can't do that. You know, but yeah, I would definitely like to do a behind the sofa because people are saying, oh wow, don't worry, the cup done and we're almost done. So you see, there was a
Remember,
balance.
remember where you know where I work, and
Yes,
right
yes,
up there's a bar.
yes, yes. Yeah, oh, listen, I knocked some bottles with Cuddy and KG and them over there before we had a whole battle about Carib versus Stag. Don't worry about it. We'll get there. You and I, we'll go across the
Thank you.
street.
You just I was thank you though for giving me that because I think that will be my next what is your something Caribou style.
Yes, yes, yes. It was,
And
and I posted it, and then Team Soca ran with it, and it was a whole because we did a little phone video right on the bar across the street, and what it was a big
yeah,
bacchanal.
I like that.
Then it was like, okay, well, KFC or a so that's the next one you could do.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wanna someone need to cast all the soca artists into a full feature film.
Mhm.
Stag. Ugh. But yeah, I would like to do a behind the sofa where someone does it to me because people like we need somebody to do you, and I was like, okay, I will put out a feeler and see who would want to. But
All right.
what are you looking forward to most
Mhm.
for the carnival that's right around the corner?
What am I looking forward to most, boy? Just seeing happy faces on the road when we play that music.
Nice.
Yeah. I just love seeing people, you know, like when it is, I love entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
So knowing that when I do stuff and I see people jump and I see people wave and I see people spread their arms and they sing out songs, you know, that we play and
Yes.
that's a feeling of joy, knowing that we are creating this atmosphere. So that's what I look forward to for the
Mm-hmm.
carnivals. Yeah, the fetes and the partying and the
Yeah.
linemen and stuff like that. But I look forward to the road. I look forward giving instructions by that stage when I say, Yuma, all you ready? Ting,
Yes.
the readers, get in on your section, ting there. And when we start the program, whatever song we're gonna use for that part, that
Mm-hmm.
crossing, you know, and it just
You waited
bursts.
to bust through the security, yeah.
It's just it's a feeling, it's
Mm-hmm.
something.
From your standpoint, I can
Yeah,
tell. And then you
yeah,
know when people play mass and stuff, and it's like, you know, they prepare for this,
yeah.
and it's finally here, and it's like everything just let loose.
Absolutely,
I'm
absolutely.
free. Yeah, I'm free. So, advice you would give to upcoming artists, radio personalities, videographers, photographers, people that just want to start an entrepreneurship, want to start a business venture, want to get into the industry.
Yeah. Start. The hardest thing is for somebody to do is to start.
Yeah, yeah.
That's just that's the most I could say. You know, you want to go in the gym, you want to do all this thing, and you're complaining. Just start,
Yeah.
and you develop your rhythm, develop the ability to keep going and just be consistent. And it'll have days that you feel down, and fight it, fight it, fight it,
Mhm.
fight it, fight it. I mean, you could have been doing something else on your Wednesday night.
I know.
You could else on your Wednesday night, but you're here almost 2 hours with me. Or you
Yeah,
started this at night,
I know.
right?
Because the thing is, I just try to put for like an hour block, but it is just flow.
Yeah.
And it's just
So what's the
on.
longest you've been on your platform, on this platform? Like
3 hours and something.
Rose, okay.
Yeah, and it's just
You look
go.
like
It's just
you like to old talk.
no.
You look
I kind of quiet.
you're fun to chat with though. I
Oh,
mean it
I like you. I have that balance in the
you do.
right second.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Once you connect and it flows, as you say, you might set for an hour and then because of how vibesy and the conversation is
Mm-hmm.
just flowing, just.
Can't
It's
climb the mountain if you're not taking the first step. You're shady. And then on top of that too, the comments and the questions, there's sometimes the ones that you can jump what I go in and ask, and then it's going to something else and to something else. And it's really engaging, and that's what I like. That the
yeah,
people that viewing get to hear from the guests, and because I had like what producers, writers, artists, I try to encompass everyone that has a part to play in the soca industry.
right.
So yeah, so you are dual hatted, so it's perfect.
Come on.
Perfect going into Carnival
Right.
2025.
When it's a
Right up.
carnival, you're gonna be here, right? Or are you
Mm-hmm.
here?
No, I'm not there yet. I'm coming.
All
I
right.
see my logo. I'm still by my logo. Just see that's the logo. Even though I can't move it, but I'm coming. I'm just like don't like to give my ins and outs.
All right. All right.
But on the side, no problem.
But all right, but you know where to find me.
Of course.
Where to
Buy
find
us something.
I I asked something, right?
Yes, but I really, really want you to give your social media handles because when you create all these pages where
Mm-hmm.
marketing is involved and so on. So definitely give your social media handles so people that don't know who Fro
Yeah,
Hummer is can
yeah,
get on
you're
and
fine.
be filled with vibes,
Come on.
right?
All right. Well, guys, of course, just look for me, Fro Hummer. All platforms. That's FROHUMMER, Fro Hummer. All platforms. Just look for me now. Right? Follow. You know, touch base. Slide in a DM. Let me talk. Let me chat. Let me see. How we could help each other.
Yeah.
Um. And yes, and that's it. If you're looking for bookings, whether it be, I wear different hats, presenting, if you want DJ vibes, you want the artist mode, you can find me, link up with Desma, uh,
Mm-hmm.
that's
DB Real Agency.
DJ agency, DBIDJOU agency
Mhm.
at gmail.com. Just message Des and let Des go link up the thing, man.
Yes, yes. Big up that's my like very hard working
Yeah.
manager. I need to link her with my manager too, Jam down. Because oh my god, she's been doing this for like a number of years. She's such a
I was,
such a
I was
good.
um last yeah, I was jam down last year,
Yeah,
Soca
he
night.
told me. Yeah, he told me. He was like, "Did you
Yeah,
tell him?" I was like, "No." He was like, "You need to tell him." I said,
yeah, we were there. We were there last year, September.
Yes, big up Jam Dong Management, and also happy birthday to Jam Dong Management.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes, yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah, yeah. Really, really good one. I really, really thank you. Thank you to everyone that joined us on the live.
Thank
And
you so
thank
much.
you so much. Sorry for your vibes and your energy and
Thank
all the positive gems that you shared on the Behind the Soca segment of us tonight. Love, love everything that you said.
yeah,
Let's keep being you, don't let no one change you.
thank
And,
you, thank
and, and y'all just make sure you listen to his segment on
you. Yeah,
next 99.1 FM because it's back,
yeah. And listen,
right? And
rain,
before
we blazing the tune down here too. So,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
but,
yeah. Thank
but
you
they just,
very much. Thank you very much.
not like up the,
Before we go though, I just wanna get this right here. I don't know if you hear it.
I hear it, yeah.
This
You
is the
ready?
song for the road people. Look out for the road mix coming. Right? Because you know everybody in Trinidad have a something. Bless up, great question. Nikki G, if you want Fro Hummer
Come
on
on.
your show, because Nikki G does a show in Philadelphia. So,
Ah,
yeah, I'll link Nikki
come
G.
on.
Thank you.
It's all
Have
in
a good
my
night.
brain. It's all in my brain. Stay in your lane. Fet is winning. So, yes.
This is a vibe.
Thank, thank you so much.
Yes. Yes. Earlier, Fro Hummer.
Yes, love.
He was here. Blessings. Have a
Blessings.
good night.
Have a great night. Thank you so much,
Thank
and
you.
see you when you link up in Trini.
I will message you.
Blessed night. Family. Have a
Yeah.
safe one.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Bye. Yo, thank you for tuning into tonight's segment of Behind the Soca. I truly appreciate it. We have one more for the month before we get into the carnival bacchanal. So y'all stay tuned. I'm out.